Welcome Vince Assetta and A.J. Alexander to the River 98.9, and the Sunshine Sampler is now available, right Vince?
It is. We finished packaging it last week. It took 4 days to bottle each of the 4 beers in it, and then about 3 days to actually make the variety by mixing the bottles and sealing up the cases. So we made our first shipment to our distributors last Wednesday and started selling it in the Straub store at the brewery on Wednesday.
And what Straub products are available in the Sunshine Sampler?
The sampler case, which is how we sell it at the brewery, you get 2 12-packs of beer, and each 12-pack has 3 bottles of each of the 4 beers. And so, customers can take it home and put one in the fridge and keep one out, or if it goes out to our distributors, it can then be sold into, say, a grocery store and sold as an individual 12-pack.
And A.J., the Sunshine Sampler contains 2 new beers from Straub, right?
We have a Pilsner and a Hefeweizen, both true Bavarian styles of beer. The Pilsner is what we call a continental Pilsner. It's more along the lines of a Munich Pilsner. And the Straub Hefeweizen, our house yeast wouldn't work on it, so we had to go to the oldest brewery in the world in Weinsteppen, home to one of the greatest beer academies in the world as well. Each one of them took a little bit longer than we had planned, but they turned out to be fantastic.
And of course, the variety packs are very popular too.
Variety packs are just a really nice way to get different styles of beer out into the market. If you're not familiar with a particular style and you see 2 or 3 of them in there that you like and want to take a chance on the 4th or 5th or 6th, variety packs are a good way to market those new styles.
When it comes to introducing a new brew from Straub Brewery, there's nothing like the taste test.
Right. I thought we'd try those and also pour out a little bit from each so you can kind of see the color variation. It's fun to see the different colors of beer. In beer, all of its color, no matter if it's light, pale yellow or dark, almost black color, all the color in the beer comes from the grain that's used in it, in either the malted barley in most cases, or in some cases the malted wheat. So now these 4 beers actually are more similar in color than dissimilar, let's say. The Sunshine Sampler is sort of a spring, summer timed package, and so not really a time that you think about darker beers. Our Legacy Sampler that comes out in late October contains our Straub Doppelbock, which is a real dark beer. So these beers are all meant to kind of complement the seasons, when the weather's warming up like it is today, being nice, refreshing beers. Hefe is what we're starting with. So Bavarian style Hefeweizen, which is 2/3 wheat, 1/3 malt. The yeast used to make Bavarian Hefeweizens produces a fruity ester that has the aroma and flavor of bananas. Can you get that? Yeah, it can be subtle or depending on the beer temperature, but it's an interesting flavor. But I guarantee you, there's no bananas in it. It's it's the yeast doing its magic. Next is the Pilsner. This is the Pilsner. So this is the sort of the granddaddy of Straub American Lager. This beer was patterned after sort of the first pale lagers of the world, which were made specifically in Pilsen, Czechoslovakia it was first tapped in November of 1842. And that's when sort of all of the inputs to making a pale lager for the first time sort of came together. And interestingly, we talk about it on the neck label of the bottle, but that happened, the first one was tapped in November of 1842, and in December of 1842, you know what happened, John? St. Mary's was founded. Yeah, so kind of nice little trivia there that St. Mary's was founded basically at the same time the pale lager came onto the world scene. Yeah.
And AJ, along with the new Straub Sunshine Sampler, you have a lot of big events coming up this summer.
We will have Straub Weizen, which is the Hefe Weizen, coming out mid-July. We'll also be doing a what we call a Straubtoberfest for all you Bavarians out there. It's a true Oktoberfest beer. So then again, after that, the Legacy Sampler with IPL 1872, the Straubitor Doppelbock, and a new style, a Munich Lager this year. Not too dissimilar from what the Munich Pils is though, but it's more of a full-bodied beer. It's going to be a little bit darker in color, a little heartier.
Pick up a case of the new Sunshine Sampler from Straub Beer, available wherever Straub Beer is sold. Straub Beer, brewed fresh in St. Mary's since 1872.